Alright, so just at the airport, I'm gonna check the market, see what's what. I'll show you guys now what we got on watch. We've got corn on the screen here, so corn isn't really doing much. So that one's a bit dead. Let's look at Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD as well has reacted from these highs, so nothing too crazy. I was actually looking to get a 4-hour long from here, but we didn't get that because the candle was too big. So there was no long position, and I had this ray line marked on basically to see if we developed from here, but we didn't actually get anything in the end. So this has reacted from those highs. I would normally look to sell this, but this hasn't really got a reason to come back down here again because we've already completed structure. So I'll leave that. Pound Aussie. So pound Aussie, in this short position here, the only thing I don't like about it is sat on these lows. So that isn't really a good sign on this reaction here. Even if it forms over here a retrace, the area that it's come from and this price action, I don't really like it. I'm going to stay out of that one and just monitor it, see if it actually holds. And let's say it forms some sort of 1 hour rejection here where it's showing me that this is not now responding to this area and this is actually prioritizing the short over the long, then maybe I'll look to get involved in that. That's why I still want to keep it on. Alright guys, so I checked into the hotel last night and it's absolutely washed. I'm not gonna lie, it is not up to my standards, but it is what it is. I'm not one to complain. Gonna head off to their gym now, see what that's like. Right, so this is the entrance bit, which seems pretty nice. I have a very interesting outfit on right now. Oh, that's fairly nice. Interesting. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent, not gonna lie. It's tiny, but it's got what I need. That's the main thing. Let's go. I'm gonna train. Smash it out. I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Right, so we're just at the fountain, which is beautiful, by the way. But I'm not lining up all of that just to get close. But it is magnificent. You can't really see it through video, of course. Yeah, but yeah, it's very nice. We're at Forno Bakery. Damn, it's bright. So just come across these classic Lancias all around. Beautiful cars. This is I don't know how old this is, but absolutely stunning. Look at that. Gorgeous. Alright guys, so just on the way to the Vatican now, I'm logging in a trade. So I took a position on Aussie dollar yesterday, profited for about 1.5%, and I took a quick loss this morning on Aussie dollar as well. So this was a second long position that you can see over here. I'll attach a screenshot to the screen. And this one was a higher risk one, but I could afford the risk. I've just come off the back of a win. But yeah, I'm just noting it down. Another trade that I'm looking at the moment is on Aussie CAD. It is Friday, which doesn't mean anything, but Fridays tend to be days where people force a lot of trades. It's not that it's the problem of the day, it's how people think towards the end of the week. They might not have performed well, and then Friday comes and they end up forcing positions and then taking losses they don't need to take. But anyway, just one pair and watch for me. If it doesn't shape up, that's a quick break even for this week. Overall, I'll keep you all posted. I'll speak to you soon. Right, so we've arrived at, or near the Vatican, shall I say. But look, find it. Oh, it looks pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. Now, if you guys know me, I'm a massive fan of architecture. I love architecture. I get fascinated by architecture, in fact. What I find even more interesting is when a woman has lip gloss on and says their lips are feeling dry. That'll be.
Turn around.
What are you doing?
But only love can break your heart.
Alright guys, so we're currently walking through the Vatican Museum here, as you can see. I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to hold this camera any longer because I can't be bothered. I'm going to put it in my rucksack and I'm just going to enjoy this. Oh, trades wise, by the way, there's no trade that shaped up. Aussie CAD didn't shape up the ending broke out structure, so looks like that's me done for the week. Time to take a rest. Like I said before in the video, Friday is a day where most people take the most amount of losses because in the week they'll find that they either didn't perform how they wanted to, and Friday is their last opportunity because they can't wait the weekend. They think, oh, we need to trade today, we need to get something done today. The problem with that is people take the most amount of losses on Fridays and then blame the day as the issue. It's not the day that's the problem, it's your mindset on that day. So anyway, I'm going to take a break now. That's me done for the week in terms of trading, and yeah, I'm going to build my watch list when I'm back home tonight. Yeah, we're currently heading out to eat some pizza now, which I found on Google, which is supposed to be phenomenal. I'm an expert in researching this stuff. I've got a very good intuition when it comes to food, so let's see what it's like. Clear skies, it looks like it's going to rain today, but we'll see. But yeah, we're staying in a really nice part of Rome. It's just nice and simple. Loads of stuff within access, close walk. I do enjoy it, but would I come back to Rome just for Rome? Probably not. I think with me, once I go somewhere once, I don't really feel the need to go again. One thing I will say, I've seen a lot of in Rome. Quite too many. Everywhere you look, there's a willy in your face. Right, so we've turned up and the line is pretty big, but to be fair, I'm not that hungry, so we can't wait. So we just got in. This place is really, really small, but it looks authentic, so well, my camera is not focusing.
And the traditional apples.
Thank you.
Buon appetito.
Okay, that was worth the wait.
Just wait and then look at you.
Let me just say, that was the best pizza I think I've ever had in my entire life. And we're lucky enough in Manchester to have really good, like, authentic Nepalese pizza spots, but that is phenomenal. Seriously, that was really good. Thank you. Right, now we're at my favourite place, Cafe Trevi.
Known for their pistachio.
Yeah, apparently they're known for everything around here, so trying out this nice little donut. Some coffee. Charts. Alright, so I've just finished this. We need to find a spot with good Wi-Fi because I need to finish my watch list. It is at the moment 3:35 PM. So I love going on a lime and she doesn't. And I've had enough of walking, I'll be honest with you. Prime time, lime time. Alright guys, so it's our last night here in Rome. My camera was actually turned on in my pocket, so I thought, why not just record? Next to the Colosseum currently. My gimbal is absolutely finished. I don't know what's wrong with it. But yeah, to be honest with you, I can't just keep talking about Italy, can't keep talking about Rome. That's really it, to be honest. So yeah, watch list has been made, everything's done. Really good pair shaping up for next week. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, would I recommend Rome? I think, yeah, it's good for about a few days and then you get bored after a bit. You get bored of eating pizza and pasta. I think it's good.
Yeah, but wherever you go to, it's going to be like...
I know, but it depends what you want to do. I think if once you've seen a few of the sites, that's really it, to be honest. With me, my vibe is more like sitting next to a lake for a few days or a week, getting some work done. It's different setting, scenery. I'm more into my cars, like I'd love to go drive around the Swiss Alps. You'll see that on the vlogs in the next 12 months. That's more my kind of fun. But yeah, I love history, I love sites. Yeah, once you've seen them once, that's about it, to be honest. But yeah, some really good pairs, like I said, I'm watching for next week. HK50 is my favourite. We'll see what we get. And yeah, I'm going to be flying out tomorrow. I'll keep you guys posted. And you'll get... Alright guys, so I'm just at the airport now. My flight leaves in about an hour or so, but I'm going to have to go to my gate shortly, and it's currently about 10 AM in the morning here, Italy time. We've got a live webinar later today. Currently looking at one pair at the moment, which is Australia 200, so we'll see how that shapes up. I'm not really going to be able to look at the charts on the flight anyway, so if it shapes up now, in the next half an hour to an hour maximum, I could be able to take it. If not, then I'll probably end up missing the trade if it does shape up. But yeah, it's been a brilliant trip. Like I said, I wanted to enjoy this time. I came with my wife for her birthday, so it was more of a time where, you know, we just literally just enjoying ourselves, but in the background getting cracked on with work as well. We've actually, at this point, by the point you're watching this video, the new modules in Rewired have already been released. Everything is already there. The prices have already gone up by the point you're watching this video. I've been pushing to people online to really push themselves to get it before prices go up. And you know, a lot of people have listened, but really and truly, you know, it's very difficult to explain to people the importance of paying money to work on your psychology. You know, that doesn't really sound appealing to a lot of people. And I can understand why, because when you're looking at the entire space of social media, no one's really pushing it. No one's really pushing you to work on your mindset and really emphasizing the importance of it. And nobody really understands the depths of trading psychology and what layers are actually involved. You know, people just think it's about writing a few things down or just being calm and all these things like this, or having cold showers. There's so much more to it than just that. There's so many more layers to trading psychology, and I wish people could understand, which is why I tried to push it so much. Now, of course, I'm going to be affiliated to Falcon and affiliated to Rewired, both the psychology program and our trading education. Why not? Because if something works and I believe in something and I truly back it, why would I not affiliate myself with that? You know, I can stand here on the rooftop and scream that Rewired is the best psychology platform on the planet, that Falcon is the best trading education platform in the world, genuinely. And I firmly believe that, which is why I push it so much onto you guys, that if you really say that you're serious about trading and you want to make this work, I'm of course going to push you to get those things. People think it's just a money-making scheme. No, it's not. It's business. You have to make money in business. We can't just give everything out for free or give it at a cheaper price because people don't value it. You know, we've been in this game for 8 years in terms of education, and you know, I was a student at Falcon at first before I became a coach, but having spoken to so many people across the years and having seen so many traders come and go, people just talk shit. Honestly, they talk so much shit. They tell you they're really serious about trading, but they're not serious at all. They can't even spell the word serious. When it comes to actually committing to trading and actually going through struggles, going through adversities, going through hardship, they don't last a day. You know, so a lot of people lie when they say they're committed, which is why we're not going to just lower our prices because someone said, oh, please, I'm really committed. Can you just give me a cheaper price? No, you know, you don't value things that way. Ferrari are not going to turn around and all of a sudden out of sympathy just lower the prices on all their cars because they know what the value of the car is. They know how much time and effort's been put into it. They know how much thought has been put into it, how much R&D, research and development, has been involved in actually building those cars. It's the same with us. We've had to have 8 years of experience of coaching traders and getting them to a really high level, really understanding their personality, really working hard to understand what layers to put into things like Rewired and Falcon education and stuff. So if you're a trader who's not profitable, you're not making money, and you want to be trading a lot of money, Falcon's the place to be. That's it. It's as simple as that. There's no catch to it. You'll see people in my comments, or maybe even the Falcon FX YouTube page comments, just talking shit, like they usually do, because they couldn't put their head down and just work. They weren't open-minded. They came in with skepticism, you know, and you'll get those people everywhere. I think they're ill-minded. That's the best way to put it. They're genuinely, truly ill-minded. I don't think they're actually sane mentally. You know, I don't think you can get through to those people, no matter how much common sense you talk, no matter how much you help them. There's certain people that just will not be able to be helped because the cogs don't function correctly in their brain. People are going to watch that and think, oh, well, Ibby, you're just being rude. You know, I'm sick of it. That's what it is. I'm absolutely, utterly sick of it. Now, I understand and I appreciate the fact that a lot of you care for my energy. I really do appreciate that. But know that I don't get drained talking about this. I don't get drained by other people commenting things. I'm not that soft that someone's comment is genuinely going to ruin my day. It doesn't. But it helps me exercise passion back to you, to help show you how much we put into the project and why people like that you shouldn't listen to, because comments like that will negatively influence good people, and that's why I get passionate about it. That's why I speak about it. That's why I try to dumb it down for people. That's why I try to play it down, and sometimes I might come across as rude, but I'm just a very straight up, honest guy. I don't like to sugarcoat or beat around the bush. I just say things how they are, with respect, wherever respect is due. And people comment rude things, I'm not going to give respect back. It's as simple as that. And then don't cry when I don't give respect back.